So I'm on top of one of my favorite mountains in the world, Doisetep. Just behind me is the temple, and in front of me is one of my favorite smoothie bars in the world. And I've just done an identical session to this time last week. So literally 7 days on, 20 times 2 minutes with 60 seconds rest in between. And I wasn't expecting any fitness gain, but what I found is this, and this hopefully will be useful as a recap for the week. This will be useful for your interval sessions and how it should feel and why it's important. They're just absolutely identical to last week, and last week I covered about 9.7 or 9.8k, including the rest where you're walking, slowing down, starting again and stuff like that. This time almost a kilometer further down, and there's no fitness improvement in 7 days. What it's basically done is woke me up to the task of the mountain, reminded me of the curves, because it's been 6 months since I ran on this mountain, but at the same time given me a reason why for absolutely everything I'm doing in my training, whether it's a recovery run. Why is this so easy, you might be asking? What's the point in it? Can I just walk or can I cycle? Why is that so easy? It's easy because it bridges the gap, or it gets you onto the easy run. What's the reason for the easy run? That bridges the recovery run onto running fast again in an interval session or in a specific long run. And it's those two key sessions where you're getting the majority of the super compensation. Why am I in the gym? Why am I doing strength when I'm a runner? Shouldn't I be out there, accumulating more miles, more aerobic base? I felt in every step of that 20 times 2 minutes, like my glutes are engaging, my power muscles are working. And so I need to up my game even more in the gym in order to be able to maintain the pace that I was holding in each individual rep, but over the course of the entire duration without any gaps. So my personal record on this mountain is up to this point, basically past where we got, is just under 40 minutes, I think, or just over 40 minutes. So less than 4 minutes per kilometer of an 11k course, which is an average of 6.5%. So it's a gradient where you can really push. You can really push as a constant segment, 10, 11k, but you can push on your interval sessions as well, and you can really get the most out of yourself as a hill runner. So for me, it's a true test of where you're at, and last week was a true test, but a bit of a kick up the arse to say, you're not as fit as you was not so long ago. What's going on? And that specific hill pace and it's specific hill reps that I wasn't used to, or I was more focused on the short distances and marathon prep, and now all of a sudden the goal has become specific. So there's a reason why for the actual goal, but there's a reason why for each individual session that you're doing. And as you can see, I'm worn out, so I don't take those sessions lightly. And for the vast majority, I'll pull this up on the screen, but for the vast majority, I'm in zone 4 there. I'm at the top of zone 4 and into zone 5. So it's not sustainable for too much longer. But by doing those sessions, and then by inserting some longer reps, some shorter reps, and playing with this gradient and the humidity, the heat, etc., it's going to make me a better runner all round. Not just on the hill and this specific segment and this specific mountain, but for all of my running. And as I said, it gives you a reason why for all your training. So yeah, I thought it was a good reminder, just night and day, the difference between last week and this week. But it's that reminder of, okay, why am I doing these specific sessions and how do they fit into the jigsaw puzzle? It's brilliant. I loved it today.